We're the most reserved of the group.
What do you mean by the most reserved?
I personally found when we were talking to you, I was asking all the questions.
Yeah, and we was talking to you as well.
As I said, I did stress the only reason was that. No, I'm sorry, it's not personal.
Fine.
After 6 votes, Paul and Heidi, Lorenzo and Alan, and Connie and Betty all have 2 votes each. Kerry and John are the last to vote.
OK, this evening, it's nothing personal whatsoever, but Kerry and I have decided to vote for Heidi and Paul.
Oh, he's one of them men that tells a joke and nobody laughs at it apart from himself. And that's not being nasty, that is just like, you're either funny or you're not, and Paul's just not funny.
I'm really, really sorry.
Seriously, lovely.
Ring on the card.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 votes, you have your first yellow card, Heidi and Paul, OK? And if you'd like to make your way back to the coach, and we'll go on for dinner. Thank you.
So Paul and Heidi get the first yellow card and feel the younger passengers are to blame.
I think that the 2 girls, the 2 young girls, Kat and Claire, and the 2 guys, Alan and Lorenzo, did talk about it, did get a plan together, because I think they want to be together and stay together constantly. I think that vote will continue on and they will not vote for each other unless there's a major Barney between them.
I would have thought that the boys, Alan and Lorenzo, would have actually got the yellow card this evening, simply because of their behaviour last night. But then, of course, Heidi and Paul have come to the fore, and I can see where the group are, because Heidi and Paul weren't sort of joining in, they weren't communicating with the group much, and they probably looked to the group to be quite aloof, and I think probably that's why they've given them the vote.
Seriously.
No worries. So if it doesn't happen tomorrow again.
It's 8 p.m, and with everyone relieved the vote is over, the passengers head into Madrid for a well-earned meal. But as usual, Alan and Lorenzo prefer to party and separate from the group to head out to Madrid for more drinking. Next time on Coach Trip, Alan's late night comes back to haunt him at a cookery lesson.
If I knew we were preparing this today, I would seriously wouldn't have drank myself.
And he started to go, you could see him, all the colour in his face just left him. And he went this sort of like greeny white colour.
And things get emotional at voting time.
I think you're absolutely charming.
He looks in terrific condition. It's got to be a big chance in the race.
The split, but Solar great forward. Been quite good to Manfred Mann and Indigo Way.
Indigo Way swept up to take the lead from Hey Hey.
In tip-top shape for the big day, and he's ticking away nicely.
But glorious days, it's his.
Follow the winners. Watch Racing to Win.
Good evening. Here are some of tonight's top stories. A war of words has broken out between Hong Kong and the US over CIA whistleblower Edward Snowden's escape, with both sides directly contradicting each other's claims. Justice Secretary Rimsky-Yuen has blamed the US government and revealed that Hong Kong has asked Washington to explain Snowden's claims that the SAR was a victim of spying by the Americans. Chief Executive Leung Chun-ying says he is fully confident he can finish his current 5-year term and fulfill all his election promises, even though his popularity continues to plunge. But while he gave himself top marks for tackling several thorny issues in his first year in office, he had nothing new to say about universal suffrage. 3 housewives have been jailed for 2 months each after admitting that they took food and cigarettes to prisoners by pretending to be their friends. This is the first case of its kind in Hong Kong. The women, who were paid $35 an hour by a syndicate to deliver goods to inmates, were arrested in a sting operation last year. I'll have another update in an hour.
Coming up, Documentary World, Our Lives, the woman with giant legs.
join ATV Mr. Asia Contest 2013.
So come join the ATV's Mr. Asia 2013 contest.
Conquer the world. You can be the man. Come and join ATV Mr. Asia Contest 2013. It's the tallest animal in the world. With a very long neck and legs, it has an extraordinary body structure. Scientists go deeply inside it to find out the clues and secrets. All about documentary, Inside Nature's Giants, tonight at 10.
Stay close to fresh K-pop from the hottest selling artists to the up-and-coming superstars. Keep in touch with the latest chart of the Korean pop music scene on Samsung Digital Special. Pops in Seoul, Thursday at 6:25 p.m.
Who's going to host the best party ever? Battle for winning. Participants make every effort. It's a night to remember or forget. Now, it's party time. Party Wars. Friday night at 10. Reports directly from the heart of Europe. Every week, business insiders and analysts keep you at the forefront of current economic developments. Check in current news, made in Germany, every Saturday night at 8. Embrace the 16th anniversary of the handover of Hong Kong. The whole city will turn out to celebrate. The celebration brings happiness to every corner of Hong Kong. HKSAR Handover 16th Anniversary Special. Monday afternoon at 1. Live on ATV World.
The following programme contains occasional disturbing scenes. Parental guidance is recommended.
Mandy Sellers has a condition so rare that doctors have no idea what has caused her lower limbs to grow to more than 15 stone in weight.
So is it very lonely when you have some kind of condition that you feel nobody else has in the world?
Amazingly, at the age of 33, Mandy's lower limbs are still growing. And now she is faced with a huge dilemma. Should she have a double amputation?
I wonder if I have my legs off now, would it be a good thing because it has better health implications?
But Mandy's in a catch-22 situation. A double amputation would remove more than half of her body mass, and the surgery could prove fatal.
Amputation comes at the potential cost of wound infection and potentially death.
But if she doesn't have an amputation, her giant legs may kill her.
With all the weight that she's having to carry around, it might just be too much for her heart.
Can I have somebody's help, please? Can't get in.
In a race against time, Mandy's on a journey to discover more about her unique condition and to decide whether a double amputation may threaten her life or save it. Nestling at the foot of the Pennine Hills in the north of England is the former mill town of Accrington. In this small community lives 33-year-old Mandy Sellers.
Mandy is very unique. Mandy's a one-off. Life's hard for her, it always has been, but she's done the best she can.
She's determined in everything she does, and she likes to get forward.
Mandy really is, she really is an extraordinary person.
What makes Mandy so extraordinary